I spent a week in a car to take photographs of other cars, touring cars, as in touring car racing. A week is 168 hours, and in this case I was in my car for 167 hours. This involves around 227,000 photographs taken, 81 burgers eaten, 49 hours of testing, never mind qualifying or practice sessions. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody, so now it's a good time when I'm in the car, but yeah, it was a fairly big 2023 in that respect. This vid here, somewhere there, tells the story of the year. I'll put the link in the description or something like that. Because you see, 1 week in a car would be hard. There are drive-thrus for food, but there isn't a drive-through for taking a shit, as far as I know. Well, not in this country anyway. I don't know how it would work. Although some of the food that I've eaten across the year from the drive-thrus, well, you'd kind of think, yeah, it certainly tasted like and had the effects of you had eaten shit. So, well, I suppose it's time to burst this little bubble here. The disclosure, I suppose. That week was not in one go. It was across the space of a few months. But just think for a moment there, a week out, 52-week year, driving to cover a touring car racing. A full week doing that. On top of that, there's other types of racing, but I'm not counting them in this video. I mainly cover 2 touring car championships in the United Kingdom as a journalist and photographer. Touring Car magazine, which I'm sure I can put a picture of there. The British Touring Car Championship in TCR UK, what I cover. And that week, or I was short of a week, was to cover those 2 championships. This year I've also churned out a few other interesting travel-based stats. Not including hotel stuff and whatnot, but on the road, 34 breakfasts. Usually a Greg's bacon sarnie, or sausage sarnie, or baguette, or a Mackie D's doubled sausage egg McMuffin. Yeah. With a side of a couple of cheesy bacon flatbreads as well. God, I wish the season started again. And those 81 burgers. I always had fries. Sorry, chips. I'm talking proper chips with them. Sometimes spicy cheesy balls and a bit of ice cream after some of them too. You know, McFlurry. Can you top it? I didn't think so. I didn't work out how many sandwiches or bags of crisps or bars of chocolate and all that shite that I had as well. There were a couple of hospitality meals, pizzas, and at least 80 litres of fizzy soft drinks. Plenty of belches in there. I don't know how many service station bathroom trips there were, because of the 9,029 miles driven. You know, you do have to stop sometimes. And as for the work, Christ, for the touring cars and supports, 49 hours trackside cover and testing, 105 qualifying or practice sessions, 222 races. All told around 320 hours working at the track, which equates to, with my silly maths, just under 2 weeks, all added up. So far then, that's 3 weeks of the year, covering touring car racing, just this stuff. Actually, if you add in the 8 hours a day you need to sleep, 8 hours a day, who the hell gets 8 hours a day? Then it actually becomes 4 weeks, a month from dusk till dawn. So, you know, it's out of that month, 227 photos taken, like I said, 242 interviews, drivers, championship organisers, tech people, all that kind of stuff. And I'm a bit antisocial, so I don't often work in the media centre, so most of that time I spend on my feet, trackside, paddock, this, that and the other, even when I'm eating, which is a lot of on my feet, you see, because I'm mainly working print, so it's not like I have to deliver straight away. Done some videos this year, at least 40 of them. Well, 40 hours, can't be asked to log all that up. 33 touring cars video edited. The thing is though, photos come first before the video stuff for me in terms of importance. But both come way behind the fact that when I'm at the track, primarily, first and foremost, I'm there as a journalist. From those, was it From those 242 interviews, the articles with 167,491 words. I know that was written for magazine and a bit of web stuff this year, which is lower than usual because I haven't worked on the 2023 season review annual that I usually work on. It's usually done by this year, and that's usually a big fucking thing. Oh, my fingers are hurting. From the phone. Editing photos after an event, day to a day and a half, depending on tiredness. Day and a half of solid writing. A few hours of transcribing interviews, which I do use some auto transcription software, but fucking hell, it's shit. I have to correct half of that fucking stuff as well. Tracks visited this year: Brands Hatch and Snetterton. This is just for the touring cars, not for other stuff. Brands Hatch and Snetterton was 3 times each. Oulton and Knockhill twice each. Silverstone once. I'm not going to why it wasn't more than once, because that's a fucking story. Thruxton also once. For touring car purposes, Donington and Croft 4 times each. I mean, I've been to them tracks more than that, but this is just for the BTCC and TCR UK. I mean, Croft away from touring cars, I think I was at another 7 or 8 times for race meetings, plus testing as well. Donington. I did go at the mid-season touring car test day. I was meant to be there all day as a photographer, but I ended up only going for an hour. Yeah, an hour. It was on the way to where I was going anyway, so I haven't added that into the travel time because I was following Iron fucking Maiden on tour. They were fucking class. Played Birmingham the day that the touring car test was on, so I ditched the racing to go and see them because you got a floor ticket, you got to go at the front, you know what I mean? Must be the 100th time seeing them. Also, fucking caught COVID there, which put us on me fat arse. Royally fucked us up for a week. What else was there? The stuff that I couldn't be asked to log. How many hotels I stayed in. Well, I've seen hotels. It was Premier Inn and Travelodge because I'm a classy guy like that, you know what I mean? Cheapest fucking... How many service station shits I had. Oh, God almighty, some of the sites you see. People actually write things on walls with bodily fluids. I don't know how to do it. How many laybys I've taken a break in. How many litres of fuel used. You can work that out. I get over 55 miles a gallon on most trips. But the average speed of 9,029 miles in 167 hours, according to my crap maths, is around about 54 miles an hour. And of course the big one for me, 3 fucking cameras. All Canon, 2 of them worn out. Thankfully me favourite, me 90D, which is good for videos, not this video because it's on a phone, that was repaired. So all told, adding everything together, that's a lot of time dedicated to covering touring cars for the benefit of readers. As for the day job though, on top of that, I'm a researcher these days, not an engineer anymore. Researching motor racing media, partially for a PhD. So Monday to Friday, my job is to read all of the racing magazines. Autosport, Motorsport News, GP Racing, Race Car Engineering, Motorsport Magazine, all of them from cover to cover. All the racing coverage in the normal car magazines like Auto Car and whatnot. All the racing coverage in the newspapers. There's not much of it in the shite for the most part. All the major websites cover racing, some amateur websites, social media, YouTube vids. Then I have to analyse it all and code it into different types of language. Quality. Content sources. All kinds of boring shit in theoretical frameworks. I mean, if you really want, I could start going off into a tangent if you want to know what the hierarchy of influences is in media or gatekeeping theory. Then I have to write up in reports, and on top of that interview other journalists about their experiences working in motorsport. Yeah, so full on racing. But the thing is, as a sports fan, I watch absolutely fucking loads of racing. Loads of club racing, which I've covered for years as well. F1, of course. Yeah, IndyCar, touring cars and sports cars from other parts of the world, etc., etc. Which leads to this, I suppose, at the end of it all. That week or more in the car, all that media and research, that life surrounding motor racing, which I love, because I do. I live and breathe and love the sport. All that coverage, all that time spent around it. But as a sports fan, there's actually a different sport that I prefer to motor racing. Can you guess what it is? Go on, have a go. There might be free digital subscription to the magazine if anybody gets it right. Yeah, well, anyway, you've gotten this far, you saddo. Like, comment, subscribe, some of that kind of thing. That would be super. That would be awesome. Yeah, if you like touring car stuff and motorsport photography, 2024 is going to be a much bigger year. And the idea was to continue giving you stuff and access that you don't get anywhere else. Ta-ta.